so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight's EC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC, so you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, so here he is right now at present, the best we have to offer at 145 pounds, the undisputed featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And you want to talk about a championship performance as betting underdog. A lot of people look at Rafael dos Anjos back in the day against Showtime Pettis. How about what Volkanovski did in outclassing Max Holloway to realize UFC gold? And he's just starting to put it all together, so it's a scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division to think just how good this Volkanovski could be now, having made those improvements since winning the belt against him. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, capacity crowd on hand for the rematch between Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski, and most of us walking out of that arena in Perth at UFC 284 knew that was not the finality and the closure between these two men that we needed. Perhaps we get some tonight.
Yeah, you're looking for closure. The people were surprised that Volkanovski competed so well, and I don't know why. Because why would anyone be surprised at anything that Alexander the Great does? He is next-level mixed martial artist that improves at a rate that is unheard of. But in Islam Makhachev, you have a guy that can compete with him, a guy that can match him in the striking, and a guy that can get takedowns when needed. Volkanovski will have to change some things tonight if he wants to get the job done.
Makhachev's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Control those wrists.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Makhachev.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
I need more elbows from the top.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy.
He's got to start throwing now.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Makhachev. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, beautiful counter on the uppercut, perfectly timed.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Under 2 minutes now to go. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Another takedown lands.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Beautiful ground and pound, and that one cut him. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volka. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Let's go. Let's counter that hook.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Volkanovski. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end. Final seconds of round one. Round two is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, round two. Spinning back fist is there. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kicks. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Oh, no!
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. This is a terrible position.
Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
Beautiful transition. Gotta be careful here.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, big shots from the top. Constantly a moving target. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top, his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Lands a nice punch from his back.
Big power shots landing. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Big right hook there by the champ.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Oh, inside kick.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. Lands a big elbow there.
Let's keep it up.
Volkanovski's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Let's go. 1 minute left in the round.
Under a minute to go in round two. Beautiful. Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Great shot from the top position. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Good round.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Looking good. Looking good. Breathe. Yeah, breathe. You got that one. That was beautiful. Nice.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback on that momentum here.
Let's see if he can continue the onslaught, right? He had his opponent a little bad, but he cannot rush.
Gets back to his feet.
Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting...
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Makhachev's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Well, you know this is the hurt business. Big strikes continue to land.
He passes to half guard.
Ground and pound, big weapon for him here tonight. There's the elbow from the top. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski. Another ground and pound strike lands. Makhachev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Makhachev's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Nice defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. He missed with that jab attempt there. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, Volkanovski's definitely targeting that same eye over and over again, continuing to cause more damage on that already compromised region. Great upper body movement.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Makhachev's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. The right hand just misses. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean,
Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Good work from the top here by Volka.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Makhachev's in full guard now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish. Oh, my goodness. He's getting tight.
This works. You stand you up. You need to work.
No way, he got up.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight looked done. He loves to fight on.
All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Refocus.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up, because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
And there's a takedown attempt. Just misses with the right. Volkanovski circling towards the left now. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one. Here's Makhachev. Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look. He's getting him out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Volkanovski. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
This work. Come on, I'll stand you up. This work.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Volkanovski getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Makhachev's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Islam Makhachev.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to his spot.
15 seconds. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Down, potentially 5 to go. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Makhachev's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. He's got good leg kicks. There it is. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice jab there by Islam Makhachev. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him, you can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and he's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes long. He passed the half guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Volkanovski. Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Makhachev's eye starting to swell now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
That was a slick transition.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Makhachev's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside position.
And here comes the doctor. Doctor's gonna take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have he's hurt bad.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Volkanovski. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Islam Makhachev gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
In the half guard.
All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line. North-south position now.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Down the stretch we come, final round, and what a fight, what a performance on both sides. They'll be feeling it tomorrow, but unbelievable will and fortitude on display tonight.
I mean, this is what we as fight fans love. To see two fighters out there battered and bruised, bloody, have been in an absolute war, but neither of them willing to take a step back and give up. I don't know who's going to win this fight, but I do know I am very happy that I was able to call it.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right,
Ladies
the official
and gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in.
5
Here is Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision.
For the winner by split decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is, the newly minted UFC lightweight champion of the world. It's the word, it's all every pro fighter wants to hear, and he gets to hear those special words tonight.
Every fighter hopes they get that one moment to hear, and